Yeah, boy. Greetings, Pimp Slayers and co-op players. Let's walk this great big country rolling beneath our heels. Yeah, it's your boy, fellow warrior. Oh, all right. So, where should we go next? Georgia. I guess we'll go for Georgia. Then we go to Alabama. This is a very charming game. Here's story. Was shot up between the female and the cops. Really, the story about the arrested. The father struggles to keep up with the flow of a family. Can you write? Or is he scribble names? Don't keep in line. Okay, I guess I got money. Okay. Rather wait for the president before asking if you heard the story. 110% true, he says. I heard it from a nephew and it happened to someone he knows well. Well, sure. It's Polish. He's already done this many times. He tells you the story of an 8 identical man born to 8 different mothers. You recognize the bones of it from experience of the 4 identical men born to 2 confused. It's embellished in the interim, though. You think the man to move forward. You have to remember that version. It's a good story. Fair enough. I could talk to the preacher man. I guess we'll go talk to the preacher man. And then we move up to Georgia. I really like characters that are skeletons. Oh, there's a story right over there. Kangaroo rabbit.
Electric lamps stipple the cotton field before you with an orange light, moving like a group of lethargic fireflies. From the field, the voices of the workers reach you in soulful, united song.
Literal cotton pickers, I guess.
You're gently lulled to sleep as the song floats over you. Oh, Lordy, pick a bale of cotton. Oh, Lordy, pick a bale a day.
I love this freaking narrator.
You're pulled out of your slumber by a woman's pained scream and a collection of shouts rising from the field.
No, that's what happened.
The woman's screams taper off, soon replaced by the raw cries of an infant. Applause briefly fills the night, eventually fading back into song. Oh, Lordy, you wake up to the gentle crescendo of the worker's song, unsure if it ever ceased at all.
Nice. Tallahassee. All right, preacher man. Yeah.
Oh, it is good day to see you, child. Just need a little company, is all.
Sure.
Better celebration of life today. Young man, 17, maybe 18. Closed casket.
Damn.
He did that boy wrong, he did.
I'm sure they did. That young is bad.
I suppose I'm glad I gave his family a little hope, at least. Anyway, tell me the hopeful story. Something where things work out for the best.
Oh, I have a bunch of those. Let me see. Hopeful story, yeah. Seagulls and the Fisherman. That is a hopeful story. But I think that the one with the lady is hopeful too.
I'll save that one for a sermon sometime.
It is a very good story.
My wishes, days like this, I only have one wish. Lord, let me see another year of life.
That's a good wish.
Guide us away from those men who would kill us as soon as share a meal. Else there won't be a heaven, only more heartache. Hey, do you have any spooky campfire tales? Feels appropriate out here, right?
Yeah, sure. Let me see. Spooky, huh? Spooky. The Bushwhackers. No. I want to tell the story of the dude who was okay with death. That's a spooky one. I'm pretty sure, right?
That strikes me as a shallow kind of hope. The future, I pray that one day America will be a place where young black boys do not need fear the arbitrary justice of fearful men. But I worry that there are a great number of closed caskets between here and there.
Well, that's how it is.
Anyway, why don't you tell me a scary story?
Okay, let me try another one, huh? This one is a story. A scary one.
Oh, you got me for a second with that one.
Yeah.
The past, I didn't know the boy, so I asked his brothers and sisters to share their memories of it.
Yeah.
He danced, they said, loved baseball, called his father Big Man.
Hey there, big man.
You must have seen some pretty wild stuff on the road. What's the most exciting thing you've seen?
Shoot. Exciting. I don't have many exciting stories. To be fair, to be. What? Why is this one not in Little Pie? Exciting. guess I'll try this one.
You've got a pretty wild life. You know that?
Oh my god.
Fate, fortune. Well, crimes like this make destiny something easy to believe in. Washes our hands. Tells us there's nothing that could have been done. But it washes the hands of the offender too.
It's true.
It is fearful resignation and nothing more. Lately, my journey's been pretty ordinary. Just walking church to church. What about you? Been on any adventures?
Oh my god. Why does everybody just want thrilling stories? Jesus. I don't know. I guess this one? I don't really know. I guess I'll guess this one. These are all kind of
I swear,
Joker
I ain't heard a
cards.
story good as that in a long minute.
There we go.
Choice? Yeah, some days. I really believe that we all have choices in life. We are truly free to decide whether to live moral lives or to throw ourselves headlong into sin and profit. But on days like today, I think maybe only God chooses, and he does so with arbitrary cruelty. Well, the night's over. I've got miles to go, of course. A long way to go alone. This poor boy's still haunting my head.
We're not gonna live with the past
I wish we'd been able to continue
and
our
the weight
talk.
of the future.
I don't have a preacher of my own to seek solace from, you know? My next slave takes me this way. Maybe we'll cross paths again. You seem to be lucky that way.
Sure. Let's go. Search.
His smile lights up the room, or rather the cab of the locomotive. Folks gather round as he holds the pull cord. He's a showman through and through. You'll want to cover your ears now for this next part.
Sure.
Sure doesn't help much. Engineer pulls that chain and the whistle blasts inside your skull. He just smiles through it all. Man must be half deaf.
Darnation.
A round of applause erupts from the small crowd. He passes out bubblegum to the shell-shocked kids, half of them in awe, half in tears.
Get shuffled on.
Remember now who gets you there on the advertised. Casey Jones. Everyone's all talk as they head back to their seats. That engineer sure is handsome. Gosh. And that whistle sounded just like a whippoorwill, didn't it? Ain't this the way to travel?
Yep. Casey Jones, the theatrical railroader. Let's hear a story, yeah? You shared this bus stop an old man who shifts from foot to foot, thumbing his suspenders and watching the passing traffic with anxious focus. Hey, he blurts, suddenly turning towards you. Want to hear a good story? Sure. With the air of a man who has distracted himself from something, he stumbles quickly through a tale about the fortune teller whose dark past stained the souls of our clients. Confusing himself now and again, backtracking, adding new details out of order. He barely pieces the story together. Wait a second. I realized I started to a version of the story about the fortune teller. And the curse, but massively changed with whole new chunks you don't remember. It's true, Edmund says, turning his wincing back towards the road. The horse is over. Alright. Let's go through Georgia, baby. on, there's not gonna be Georgia. Oh, let's go to Atlanta. Have I been to Atlanta already? Have I? No way. Have I? No, wait. Hold on. So, oh, I know my way. So, I've been through Maine. Oh, gee. I didn't even go to New York. Pennsylvania. What the frick is this thing? Did a big old turnabout. All right. Let's go to Atlanta. Atlanta's suffering, you can tell. Even before the depression got started, crops are failing, farms are closing. Now everyone's looking desperate. Let's explore.
You find yourself in a poker game on the third floor of the Weinkauf Hotel. Sometimes these things just happen.
Play.
The man with the burned face to your left, he never gave his name, growls at the smiling man seated on your right. You ain't got the stomach. I killed men for lessons in that pot. Smiler plays on and takes the hand. The burned man bares his teeth.
Deal.
This hand comes down to the burned man and Smiler. Walk away, boy, says the burned man. Smiler drops his grin. I ain't your boy, Roy. Roy's eye twitches. Smiler outplays Roy again, and a new hand comes around.
Look at your cards.
You've got an okay hand. Not a world beater, but not nothing.
Ah. Nothing venture, nothing gained, baby.
For a moment, you think you have it. But Smiler calls and you're outclassed. Roy's preoccupied and has to be nudged into dealing. You finally hit a decent hand.
Make it count, baby.
Roy is still staring at Smiler. What'd you say your name was? I've been, but it's Jackson. Jackson, repeats Roy. I knew it Jackson once. There's a fierce look in Roy's eye.
Let's see him.
You played it just right. You take the hand and the lion's share of the chips on the table. Smiler cusses. Roy cashes out and slips away. You play a few more rounds, but that hand practically sewed up the game.
Yeah, boy.
As you leave the hotel, you smell smoke. You cross the street and look up. Flames have engulfed the third floor, where you played the game. The fire spreads hungrily.
Ah.
People have
Frickin'
illuminated
Roy.
windows on the floors above, but you can't see any way to help.
All right. Store. Fried chicken. Oh, I got some stuff out of it. Oh, shoot. I'm okay. Train station. New Orleans. Nashville, Miami. I don't know where any of those... I know some of these places. Let's see here. Tennessee, Kentucky, Carolina. I don't know the name of the capitals. Not the capitals. Psh. The landmark cities. There's a couple of people. Woof. Oh man, this game is gonna be long. Shoot. Let's keep going. Let's go.
The cave is really a man-made hole breaching into an earthen mound. The man, khakis dirty by kneeling on the rough earth, has assembled a macabre little pile of skulls to the side.
What you doing?
Readying these for sale, friend.
What?
He wipes his hands on his pants.
This pile of skulls, clearly claimed from his enemies by an Indian chieftain, would be perfect for any cabinet of curiosities or sideshow attraction.
True.
Why, these skulls belong to no one. They're just here, lying under this mound, waiting for an enterprising soul to make something of them. Isn't this what America's all about?
I guess. Look deeper in the man.
Little sunlight reaches that deep in, but you can still see the skeletal remains, their heads carelessly removed, laying neatly in their excavated resting places, each one lovingly surrounded by stone effigies, earthenware, and copper plates in the shape of winged warriors.
Leave him be. Threaten the man? Sure.
You pause and consider this small man, greedily arranging someone's remains as though they were a trinket for a mantelpiece.
Tell him to fuck off. Make up a ghost story.
It's crude and ridiculous, but he's a crude and ridiculous man. You have him run off the mound, sworn never to tell of what he's seen, for fear of monsters and ghosts. It's a small thing, but a kindness, you hope.
Oh, nice. The grave robber and the burial ground.
A sign in town says a farmer is hiring for the sugarcane harvest. A bag-eyed man drives you and 10 hungry strangers out into the cane, where he leaves you. Everyone gets a hatchet, but no instruction. The foreman is missing for some reason. Nobody is sure what to do.
I mean, you cut down the freaking sugar cane, bro. That's what you do with sugar. Sorry, the cane.
A young man in a red jacket stuffs all the hatchets in his pack.
This is stupid,
He says,
I'm leaving. You can get $5 for a nice axe like this.
he marches off into the cane and others follow.
Don't.
A young woman shouts after them.
It's not right.
I mean, stealing, but... She's right, though.
The thief left some hatchets behind, so you and the 3 chumps left start chopping cane. It's brutal work. None of you know what you're doing.
Keep going.
The girl calls. Her hands are bleeding, and her face is bright with sweat. Soon, her cane is piled high.
Chop, chop, chop.
Sometime after noon, the truck rolls up with the boozy foreman riding shotgun. Good work, he croaks. The girl wipes her blood-pinked hands on her apron to take her pay, but doesn't notice the crumpled body in the back of the truck, or the hatchets heaped beside it.
Oh, shit. Where am I right now? I went through all of Alabama without seeing anything. That's kind of boring. Where am I going? Okay.
First tree in a mile, and there's a stout myrtle with bald branches. No relief from the sun out here. Leaves went out. Someone hadn't replaced them all with dusty glass bottles.
Wrist.
You cool down in the shade. Breeze blows through the bottles, making a series of heavy, hollow sounds. You think about wind chimes and the smell of fresh pies on windowsills.
Not off.
The dense sound of many conversations cuts your nap short. There's no one around. Not until you look up at the bottles. They're filled with bright blue orbs, and words echo from them. None seem to notice your presence.
Listen to the laughter.
Can't get enough. Porcelain, chrome, the rusty ones. Gotta turn those sleek faucets. Ever find me in a hardware store, I'm gonna haunt it till the cows come home.
Laughter rumbles inside neighboring bottles.
That is pretty good. Who this? Shaw. Down the Valley of Shadow. Hey, bro.
Take a look at you. Figure we're headed to the same place. You've been walking a long time, same as me. Trying to find where you fit.
Well, yep, same as the rest of us.
You ever wonder if that place don't exist? No shame in it, I do. Plenty of time I wonder if I'll just walk forever.
No shame in that either.
You start to wonder, how did I get here?
Well,
You're alone. All you had was all this time. Time to trace the lines back to where things started. So how about a scary tale? We're here at a campfire in the dead of night after all.
sure. Got many of those. Scary, huh? Scary. This is a scary one.
My life is sad enough without that.
Ah, it's a sad story.
Stories about traveler. Wet and good, I suppose. When I first picked up the move, it weren't by choice. It had me in shackles. But anyway, now I feel like hearing a hope story. Got any of those?
Yeah, I do. No, where's the story of the born? Or the baby? This one. That's hopeful.
Good to hear a story that's more happy than the world really is. Nice to escape. Wishes come true. My father was born a slave, died free. I was born free. As a young man, I still felt like I was dying a slave. You got any good happy stories where things work out for someone, Nate?
Yeah. Got the molasses. That's a cute one.
That was a good one. Wish I could have your stories around when I'm in a dark place, you know?
Well, you have them. I told her. Stories.
Story about happy people. Something that's mine. Isn't that what a man always wants?
True.
Home, you might call it. 40 acres and a view. So, tell me a sad story. Sad and true, okay?
Sad and true. Well.
I hear you. Changed. When I was a young man, it Took a while for me to accept it. All things change. When I did, I leaned into it hard. Sometimes you need to salt the earth to get where you need to go.
Yep.
But anyway, you know any good true tragedies? I feel like one of those tonight.
Tragedies. This is tragic.
Body and soul. Family. Sharecroppers Union told me they were like a family. You ever get in a firefight for your brothers and sisters?
Can't say that I did.
Here's the sun. I got to get going. My route goes up this way, but I sure did enjoy talking to you.
Sure, it was nice talking to you too.
It's probably the kind of story you've heard a million times.
Nah.
Down on your luck, need work, take whatever you can get. How about you? Does my life sound familiar?
Sure. Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky. I could go up to Kentucky, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Kentucky. Yep.
I'm gonna have my
Come on. Is Birmingham a location that I can go to? Boy loitering outside the grocery store reaches his way for a long and strange story about the man who heard his death approaching. What do you think? Wait a minute. Holy shit, you know the story. It's the story of the man who seemed to arrive with death. For a couple of minutes, seriously, the boy says, what do you think about it? It's a great story. Here for my brother. Yep. Ooh, it's his story over there. In Chattanooga. Ooh, leggy. Whoa, 2 stories, huh? 2 stories? Shoot.
The blistering sun has scared even birds into the shade. But a middle-aged woman and a young couple are still collecting scraps of cotton that the machinery missed. With a ragged voice, the older woman calls to you. Got any water?
Sure.
The 3 of them rush over to you, suddenly reanimated. They pass around your canteen. When you get it back, it's empty. The woman squeezes your hand and sighs with relief. Sweetest thing I ever tasted, she tells you.
Ah, that's nice.
The lightning starts in the next valley over. Then the wind picks up. The long grass hisses. And suddenly, it's raining so hard you can barely breathe without a hand over your mouth.
Damn.
The lightning momentarily illuminates a farmhouse on the opposite hilltop. The only one for miles. Much closer, though, is a silhouette of a dilapidated barn.
Oh, let's go for the barn. Hell yeah.
It's mostly dry here. Perhaps that's why every corner of the barn has a soaked, silent traveler crouching in it. 15 or 20 of them, all staring in your direction, all blinking, all curiously dressed in the same brown coat. One silently points you to a spot of your own.
Yeah, let's rest here.
They scurry back and forth across the floor of the barn all night long, whispering to one another.
Let's go to Nashville. Oh, there's someone here? Who's this? I don't think I ever met this guy. It's a guitar player? Yeah. Why not? I'll talk to him. But first I'll go to Kentucky. Nashville, sorry. This is a tired city, but things are changing, locals say. For instance, the local full-size replica of the Parthenon was recently built. Huh. It wasn't down the way for a look. Let's explore, baby!
From the windows of the store, you can hear a radio, turned all the way up, tuned to the Grand Ole Opry show being played across town. Two young girls sit outside listening to the music. Suddenly, it cuts off, and they howl in protest.
I'll talk to the girls.
Despite their obvious vexation, neither of the girls seems inclined to enter the store to see why the broadcast ceased. They seem to be preparing to leave on their bikes. When you approach, one says,
Don't bother. Always stops exactly this time, every week.
Huh. Always.
The other one matter-of-factly says,
That's when he died.
and before you can ask anything else, they've ridden away.
Peek in the store.
The window is so grimy you can barely see through the glass. But it's obvious there's nothing to see anyway. It's dark and empty. There's certainly no radio, nor any people. Just a lot of sad dust, marked where the furniture used to stand. Old memories, carted away.
Huh. Curious. The Music Haunted Store. Cool. Let's earn some money. Let's panhandle. Help me buy food. The lady spit her checking if she's busting. Uh-oh. What's your name? Who's your mother? Why are you dressed like this? Why are you here? Ma'am, please. She glares at you like a glares in the talons. You look exactly like someone I know. Exactly. She turns her hair in some way. Strange. Janers, at least, but very strange. Okay. On the bare bones of the earth. Let's talk. Camp. Althea, full of the blues.
I wanted to be the best blues singer in the world. By God, I was. I was born a poor girl in Memphis, Tennessee. No father, he run out. No mama either. She was there, but she weren't there really.
I feel you.
All alone before my Uncle Richard, my baby brother Marcus. All alone but for the guitar. I'm in the mood for a good, hopeful story. You got any?
I do. So sorry, the bottles. That's a good one.
Just don't get that one, I'm afraid.
Ah, come on.
Joy. One thing that brought me joy. My Uncle Richard. Ooh, he plucked those strings like Jesus himself was in his body. Nothing in the world like that sound. Ooh, now I'm in the mood for a story with a bit of that tragedy to it.
Oh, man.
wasn't one to accept death. To live beside it, that wasn't my way. And I told myself I was running away to take care of my brother Marcus. But I was just running. Tell me a story to make me laugh. I could use a chuckle.
I got the one for you, baby.
Oh boy, that's a good one. I don't like to think about the past. When I lay down to bed now, I hear Marcus cry out to me. He's hungry, he says. When I was a girl, all I wanted was to help him. I'm in the mood for a good, hopeful.
It's a love story. I guess it's a good one, right?
It's good to light the darkness every once in a while. Love. Well, I would have done anything for my brother. Anything, yeah. Ooh, now I'm in the mood for...
Tragedy. 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 This the tragic one?
Oh, now that pain. Well, you want to talk about traveling? I've been on the road since I was a little girl. Life on tour ain't easy, especially not when you're 13. Sun is up. One more night gone. I need to be going. If you want to hear more about the deal I made, you can look for me up the road this way.
Huh.
I was about 25 when I left my first record contract. No more richer than I was before. Those men took me around like a freak show. Me and my guitar and my sad songs. I didn't know what to do once I was free again. Alone, drinking my sorrows. That's where the devil found me.
Yeah, man comes for the town.
Let's go up to Kentucky, baby. Then we go to make our way to Pennsylvania, New York, and make our way back down to Ohio and Michigan. And then we go to Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, Mississippi. North. Make our way north. Am I going north? I think so. Yep. Kentucky. Who's there? Oh, it's a miner guy. Coal miner, I think. That's what he is. What's in here? Okay. That's it?
Here. Can you find her? His voice is soft, cooing. He's lowered himself down so that his head is level with the two blonde-topped boys next to him. Can you find Grandma? They're pulling ears of corn off stalks with uncommon gentleness.
Say hello.
You don't really say anything. You're just interrupted by the sight of the man's face. A subtle hole under his eye socket.
What?
I didn't see you there.
The wormy body of a stalk borer crawls out of his skull.
You'd best be moving on, Drifter.
Okay. Cincinnati. These are called this place the Paris of America. And it's fitting. The new Union Station makes you feel like an ant. And the music hall is a hell of a place to look at too.
The corridors of Cincinnati's music hall reverberate with the sounds of an orchestra warming up for rehearsal.
If we unbolt the light rig, we can crush them.
Says a voice up ahead. No, another answers. Hiding Baldy's baton will be sufficient to stop the din.
Approach.
The tuxedoed men are slightly transparent. Mustachio on the right has his arms folded. The weaselly one on the left scowls. They start at your arrival.
I'm gonna undo those bolts.
Weasel feature vanishes into thin air.
Damn it all.
Says the other man.
They're ghosts? What was that about?
We used to be members of the orchestra until, well, you know. Patrick doesn't care for the new blood. It seems like talent died with us. So he does his damnedest to stop them playing. But I can't allow violence against fellow artists. Help me stop him.
How do I stop a ghost?
With the right tool, you can banish them from the hall. You see, no spirit can stand the sound of the purest of all instruments.
Purist. The piano? The piano? Or the violin? The violin?
No,
The piano?
no,
The banjo?
no.
The sousaphone?
He shakes his head, exasperated.
No! The triangle.
What?
The orchestra has one, but their percussionist is soft. He never hits it right. If you can get there, you can ensure the only thing brutalized here today is Chopin.
Okay.
The orchestra is midway through practice. They're in dire need of it. The percussionist dozes on his stool. Everyone's oblivious to the muttering from the lighting rig.
Rush for the triangle.
You sprint down the aisle and elbow through the incensed musicians. The percussionist falls off his stool as you clamber over his xylophone. You grab the beater and bring it down onto the triangle, eliciting a pure, resounding note. And
Yes.
the rafters ring with laughter. The mustachioed ghost appears next to you, doubled over, invisible to the furious orchestra.
I never thought you'd fall for that. The triangle, for God's sake. Thanks for shutting them up, though.
Well, earning money. Yeah, I don't need anything more than that. I could go make my way to Ohio. Actually, I could go talk to this guy right here. Maybe I'll go make my way east. Yeah, I'll go east. East is... Wait, hold on. Listen to this, bless a boy. He works with it for long. About the Devil of Leeds. Devil of Leeds? Sorry, the Winged Goat. Oh. It's great. Devil of Leeds. Let's go to Columbus. With this. Search.
Ride with us a little while, stranger.
It's a kind offer. Miles of dusty road through the rolling prairies have recast this landscape as an exhausting soup of wind and misery.
True.
There are 4 of them on the wagon, in perfect nuclear family. Mother, father, son, daughter, and a small fuzzy terrier trailing behind. But the pace of their movement is glacial. The draft horse ambles forward, one agonizingly slow step at a time.
Ice is low.
Ain't no point rushing to get where we're going.
The wooden cart shivers with every pebble on the road that its wheels must laboriously traverse. The girl in the back pipes up.
The going's the point, see?
Sure.
Time stretches wearily. The father sometimes makes half-inch adjustments to the horse's trajectory, keeping him from ambling off the road. There is some intimation that they are heading for Oregon, but at no point is it mentioned when they might arrive.
Cute. I ain't going north. I'm gonna go south. Crops in the city of the world. It looks like a good story. Try this one for size. Confederate ghost who hunts, haunts, and murders Yankees. It's like I like the story of the Bushwalker, but some parts changed. Give him a bit. Yeah. Oh, he's on the other side of the river, huh? Shoot. Damn. That sucks. How do I even do this? I guess I'll go north.
The storm swept in just before sundown, heralded by a purple sky and electricity in the air. He sought shelter alongside a grizzled farmer. All he can do is pace, muttering to himself. Can't just stay here. You catch.
Gotta find her.
Who?
He looks up at you. My daughter was out down the road. He balls his fists.
God. Fuck this.
He holds open the door, shielding his face from the fierce dust. He runs out into the storm.
Help him.
The dust scours your skin, and razor winds whip at your clothing. You struggle for breath. The maelstrom has turned the world murky red. You don't see the farmer.
Keep going.
You press on, storm. You see the farmer up ahead. He's on his knees. A great, dark shape made from swirling dust looms over him.
Shadow Warden.
He managed no more than a cough. The dust thing engulfs the man in his body. The storm waves faster. You can't breathe. You have to get back to shelter.
Run.
You make it to safety, but don't manage any sleep. The storm settles in the early hours. You find the farmer laid out in the street. His corpse a shriveled mass. He has one arm stretched out in front of him, as if to crawl.
Oh, damn. Who this? Franklin.
Why, hello there. Look like that's a heavy bag you're carrying. Let me get that for you. I insist.
Oh, thanks, bro.
See this uniform? It means you can trust me to make sure this is the most comfortable journey you've ever had in your life.
Sure.
Who am I? Well, I'm no George. Tell you that. But that's not important. This trip is about you, friend.
Okay.
You got any stories with a bit of excitement to them?
Sure. Got a bunch of them.
I hear that story on the radio? You told it better, though.
Thanks.
Authority. Hopefully people who ride in a Pullman car feel a little bad. It's about more than a train ride. And not everyone knows what it's like to be the boss. To know what it feels like to be skillfully served. Pullman porters give you a taste. So boss George Pullman will know you'll be back home.
Oh, I see. That's what you said, George. I got a bunch of those.
Just like I told you, friend, miles and smiles. Love, I try my hardest to put all my heart into my service.
I like that every character has a theme song. That's a pretty nice touch.
But truth be told, I've never seen anything more touching on a Pullman train than a maid who knows how to treat a little baby just right. Anyway, I'm in the mood for a good happy story. You got me?
Sure. I guess this one, right? Listen, it was pretty happy, I think.
I'm not sure I get it, friend. Trust. A train ride can be a disorienting experience, especially for a first time. You gotta have faith that a porter can keep you calm and comfortable. And we've gotta earn that faith each and every time. Anyway, I'm in the mood for a good happy.
Look, I like happy stories, huh? This one.
A positive attitude. That's what I like to hear. Well, my wishes have come true, that's for certain. When I was a boy, a Pullman porter was the best thing a black man could be. Smart, handsome, well-dressed, and with a salary in his pocket.
What stopped
So you
you?
don't see me complaining. Have any optimistic things? I'd like to hear.
You like happy stories, man. Sure. Here you go.
A positive attitude. That's what I like. Joy. A good porter always finds his own happiness in the joy he brings to passengers through good work. You know what we call this job? Miles of smiles, friend. Miles of smiles. Another night over. I surely did enjoy all those stories, though. Maybe next time I'll let down my hair a bit. What do you say?
Sure.
You must excuse me, friend. What kind of porter am I saying this trip is all about you, only to start talking about my own damn self?
Well, I don't mind. You're a good dude.
But enough of my indulgences. I hope I see you.
Sure. We'll see each other. So now I'll go east to Pennsylvania, New York, and make my way down, baby. Cleveland. I want to listen to the song. When it's gonna change the song. Who's there? Oh. Dude, there's a story over there. Hey, let's hear it.
A few wanderers like you are looking for a place to camp.
I heard there's a Leatherman cave nearby.
They tell you. They describe a locally famous vagrant who hiked this area for almost 30 years.
He's dead now, but his caves are the best place to camp in any town.
Where is it?
You and the other wanderers find the cave easily, because someone's lit a fire there. As you approach, you see a silhouette bend over the flames with an odd creaking sound, like a door swinging in the wind.
Who's there?
His coat is crudely stitched from leather plates that squeak against each other.
The Leatherman.
One of the others whispers, "A ghost." Leatherman must have heard, but he just stares. His face is corpse still.
Of course he's a ghost.
He's eating, you say, and point out his can of beans.
Je ne suis pas un fantôme.
The Leatherman says, and adds,
Idiot. Oh,
bursts your companion.
Canadien.
Soon, he and the Leatherman are deep in conversation, and your group has a safe place to rest.
Best ending. Fish calling seagulls. Yeah, it's a great story. I don't know why I would be a dick to these people. Let's travel around Pennsylvania, brother. And go up to New York. Oh, it's a story over there. Who this?
The man is the color of mill dust. His smile creases his face like folds in dough. He gestures you inside the dilapidated structure and shouts over the sound of driving wheels.
You're welcome to sleep here. You don't want to rest by the river. Not in the evening. Insects.
Sure, let's sit on the side for a break.
The man shoves the broken door closed behind you. The mill is warm, and the air is heavy with the powder kicked up by your entrance. You realize how easy it would be to drift off on this pile of sacks to the loud but constant sound of the grinding wheels.
Shoo, let's sleep.
Pain sears your
Oh.
spine. Why did you sleep at this ridiculous angle? Your back complains from being draped over the millstone. It's good the mill is totally abandoned. Its works long ago disconnected. Her legs would
Oh, well. The creepy mill. Why do I have so many ghost stories? The girl signed lemonade. Answer. Here, she holds out a glass, no charge. Aw, cute. I'll make my way back down from Pennsylvania. From New York, I mean. Who's down there? Who's down there? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that over there? I can't tell. Who that? I don't think I know that guy. Maybe I'll talk to him. Who am I talking to? Let's go. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's Mason.
First, Ma and Pa wanted me and Paul on the front lines. They wanted someone to be proud of, and I did as they asked. Then the government wanted me to take an IOU, and I did. And when there were no more jobs, I, along with thousands of others like me, went and asked Hoover to pay up. General MacArthur was so scared of us, he brought in goddamn tanks to keep us from tearing apart DC. So anyway, tell me a funny story? You seem like you know a few good ones.
Funny, huh? Funny. Funny. Funny, funny. Shoot. Guess this one.
Oh, come on. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Jenny? If you look at it all at once, it'll overwhelm you. It'll hurt your mind. If you take it day by day, then it won't hurt quite so much. My foot bears it a little bit. Do you know any happy stories? Hopefully.
Oh, yeah. Yay! Happy stories, yeah. The molasses one.
Remember, just a moment. I felt better about it all too. When the memories swirl, I find joy again. Between the trenches, I catch a glimpse of Paul before I was gone. And the time before then. Wow. That was joy. Know any good jokes? Not so good at
Jokes. Jokes. I have to use my trump cards. I don't have many jokes.
Wish I could tell that one to my sister. But faith. The time for faith is long past, my friend. Tell me a happy story. Something to make...
I got a bunch of happy stories. At least I think so. Here we go. This is a happy one.
I like that one. There's some hope left for you too, you know. Heaven. I've already seen it. It's a little clean for my taste, but since Paul's there, you won't hear me complain.
Jesus. Hopeful, hopeful. Oh my god, I don't have any hopeful stories in this shit. Guess.
For a moment there. Just
Nah, I'm not able to do it.
sadness. It didn't come immediately. When Paul died, it left me feeling like half of me was missing. You don't get a connection like that. You can't go back and get another twin. The emptiness didn't last. It filled itself with sadness not long after. The night's over soon. I should be leaving. The road takes me this way next. Where is it taking you?
I wonder if the eye stays open.
I wish there was a road I could take home. Home as I knew it. My sister Jessie and all of them before the war. But there ain't. It's something I think the road is helping me to understand.
Jesus. Oh, I'm gonna go up Pennsylvania and to New York. Okay. Okay. I don't have much to say about this game after the initial thoughts, you know? It's a very fun game. I'll tell you that much. Where am I? I guess I'll keep going north. Is there a bonfire over there? Who's that? Oh, it's the kid. Huh. Maybe I should talk to the kid. Burlington.
The women are oblivious to your approach. Their eyes are shut. Their touch, where they hold hands, is gentle. They speak in low tones. One stifles a burst of laughter, but it brings a smile to their faces. "Sorry," says the one who laughed.
Don't be.
Another assures her. They don't look up.
And we give thanks for those who have left us, who we wanted gone, for the skills to thrive without them, and for the companions who make the effort joyful.
The voice of the youngest wavers. The woman to her left squeezes her hand. This is not a scene to intrude upon. Clouds roll together to fill the sky. The lightning is so strong that it seems to open a path in the haze above you. You are sure you see massive talons curved around the clouds. The thunder is so immense that the ground trembles. Your lips and hands tingle from the electric charge that fills the air, until the dancing lightning passes on over the hills.
Woo. Go back down from here. Here I am. Can I explore Boston again? Oh, I can't. Oh, well, that's disappointing. Let's go talk to the kid.
Huh, look at you. Well, I didn't know if we'd meet again, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah, boy.
Sit yourself down here with me and Cass and Flip. Need a drink of water? Need to warm up? Still trying to see much of this country as I can. Folks I meet are sometimes kind, sometimes mean, and sometimes still perplex me. But all of them beats the folks I left behind. How about you? Seen anyone interesting since we last met? I
Interesting.
want to hear a story about ghosts or murderers or something. Scary stuff.
Shoot. Got loads of those, bro. This one.
You spin a good yarn. I was shivering there for a little bit. Freedom. Well, that's what them trains have come to mean to me. Freedom. Crossing a country wider than imagination. I'm in the mood for something real.
I got just the thing. Ah, well. I goofed. You know what? Screw it. Start that again. I goofed that one up. Goofed it real good, not gonna lie. I guess I should gather more stories and level them up and stuff. It's not really working out. Anyway, starters would be fucking tip top, bruh. Tip top, I say. I have no clue where I'm gonna go next. No, jeez. I remember seeing a story up there. Well, whatever. Let's grab a train somewhere, yeah? I didn't pay for a train. Where can I take a train from? Baston. Let's see. Train station. Detroit? Detroit? Where is Detroit? I have no clue. I sincerely have no clue. Let me see. New York? Where is New York? North Carolina? Georgia? New York? New Jersey? I'm not gonna take a train to New York. I just want to see what happens. Woo! Train! What's a weird feeling? Something between dread and frantic optimism, maybe. Just looming factories. Where the frick am I? Oh, Jesus! Oh, here's New York. Huh. Oh, sure. Let's explore, yeah?
The rain is coming down so hard. It's a wonder the sidewalk hasn't started to crack. You manage to find a narrow patch under a ledge where you can stay dry.
Sure.
A squat man, bundled up in a black fur coat and matching hat, approaches. The thick rain flattens and mats his fur. He squints up at you.
You're in my spot.
He crows.
My spot? Frick that. Dude, shit, dude.
He leans in. You catch a flash of wrinkled red skin and sharp yellow teeth.
I've been here a long time. You best show me respect.
Ugh.
He thanks you as you step aside, back into the rain. You keep walking, hoping to find more shelter.
I ain't glancing back.
The rain stops a minute later. You look back up the road. The squat man is gone.
Huh. Sure. Pop Fizz. We go through like 3 days a week. When these are absolutely fiends for soda, there's 3 soda jerks in this neighborhood alone and start making a killing. I can't stand this stuff though, and I'm not sure it's right. How do you mean? You ever read the ingredients? Curled my hair, don't lie. Okay? I guess I'll go up, then down again. Go up through here. No.
The barn and silo have seen better days. One big storm might bring the whole structure down. A man hollers.
Ken? Ken? I know you're here, boy.
He sees you and lopes across the field toward you.
You seen a boy around? About 14?
I haven't.
He sighs.
My boy is missing. I haven't seen him since last night.
He swallows.
He ain't the type to run off, neither. Can you spare a minute to help look? I'm worried sick.
Check the roof.
You climb the ladder and make your way across the roof. A trail of empty beer bottles leads you past a discarded shirt to the base of the silo. You climb up. There's a hole in the silo roof, a rupture where rotten wood gave way under something large. You maneuver your way along the edge, keeping your weight off the rotted panels. You poke your head inside. He's there, half submerged in the grain.
Well.
He's been dead for half a day at least.
There's something there. It's kind of creepy.
The man's waiting at the bottom of the barn ladder.
Anything?
There's a spark of hope in his eyes. He chokes back a sob.
Told him not to go up there. Told him.
He looks up at the tower, then turns to you, tears tracking down his grimy cheeks.
Why didn't he listen?
I mean, he's drunk, I guess.
The girl tilts her basket away to hide whatever is inside.
You want to see what I got? I'm not telling.
She raises her eyebrows, encouraging you to pry further. This girl is either very confident or too young to know shyness.
Show interest, so why not?
Got you hooked. Too easy.
She twists her lips to one side, mimicking a more adult, thoughtful gesture.
I'll tell you what. I'll show you what's in the basket if you do something for me.
Sure.
Excellent. I want you to kill my mother.
She looks to check if you're paying attention, then points to a figure working at the other end of the field.
She's boring. She keeps making me work when I want to play.
The girl bursts into peals of laughter. She doubles over the basket, laughing so hard she's barely able to stand. When she can speak again, she says,
You should have seen your face. You really should.
She beckons you over, shows you her basket. 3 kittens snuggle up.
Aw,
at
that's
the bottom.
cute.
They're barely old enough to open their eyes.
Ma gave them to me for being good. I've called them Badm, Matcha, and Anand. After a story Nana told me.
I don't know then. And that's, I don't know the
very
story.
clever, you know.
Okay. Beyond the Vegan tries like Claude's gonna make some cash. The manager asks, a long hot day serving funnel cakes and busting tables. Sure. Cool. I mean, some money. Belly full of food. Pocket full of cash. And a hop on my step. We're going down the trail. Following the coastline of Michigan, baby. Let's go to Chicago. Woo! Downtown bustling behind you, Lake Michigan stretching before you. Chicago is beautiful, isn't it? But there's a dark heart to this place, dangerous man in the streets, and a gleam of fear in people's eyes. Oh, isn't Chicago the place where the gangster was? I read the name of the gangster. Explore.
It's the midday, and yet this whole neighborhood is eerily quiet. Everyone seems to have retreated into their homes as if warned of something. You soon realize what? The reciprocating sound of a Thompson gun, emptying its drum.
Yep.
You get behind a car, putting the engine block between you and the sound. It's muffled, coming from inside a building. You're in no danger, you think. So you allow yourself a peek above the black hull of the car. And running down the cobblestone street, a man in fine, blood-spattered clothes. He has his hands out, mouth open, screaming something. But you don't catch what he says. He's drowned out by gunfire, and his body slumps to the ground. The men responsible, 3 abreast in dark overcoats and wide hats, walk up to him to check on the body. The smallest of the 3 has a nervous energy about him.
People are gonna see us, boss.
People ain't gonna see nothing. Not on these streets.
Damn. Cold.
The car is a lifeline. Your one hope to escape the encroaching storm. It rattles along a few yards ahead of the storm front, jouncing and juddering, one pothole away from being swallowed by the choking dust. A figure clings to support straps mounted on the back.
Catch a ride, baby.
You grab the straps and haul yourself up.
Oh,
Shouts the woman on the back.
a fellow observer.
She's wrapped in a scarf and aviation goggles, juggling
Yeah,
a pen
they're storm
and a
chasers.
notebook while hanging onto the unsteady car. The dust scours your face and rips at your clothes.
Can we go faster?
We're not done with our observations.
She threads one arm through the straps and makes another attempt to write, but it comes out illegible.
Blast it. Get inside and take dictation, will you?
True, let's do it.
You clamber through the open back window, and she hands you pen and notebook. You scribble furiously while she dictates the finer qualities of the dust and wind assaulting the car, until her voice is hoarse.
That'll do.
She bangs on the roof.
Judith, let's go.
Nice. Who am I gonna talk to now? Let's go, baby. Cassidy, you and me.
I've met a lot of people like you on this road.
How did you?
There's something you want from it, isn't there?
I mean, stories.
The desire that scratches and scrapes away at the sides of your body. Does being out here feed that part of you?
I guess.
It's that way for me. Living in a state of motion, resting nowhere, returning to no one. I've been a wandering ghost for a while now, and I'll be that way for some time to come. But that's a fate I should have known I was in for. I'm a poet, after all. Alone, out here. Spend too much time inside my own head. Can you tell me a hopeful story to lighten my mood?
Shoot, yeah.
I don't think I'm in the intended audience for that joke.
Ah,
Joy. I got joy. I used to be part of a group of mad prophets, rabble-rousers, channelers of holy knowledge.
that's bullshit. Bullshit, I tell you. All right, let's try that again, yeah?
I've met a lot of people like you on this.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
you desire. Just being out here feeds that way for me. I've been a wandering ghost, but that's a fate. I'm a poet. I need an optimistic story.
Okay. The molasses dude.
I like that one. Makes me feel the way Silas used to in the old days.
Who's Silas?
The future. Well, what do you want from this life you've been given? You think there's a chance you'll get it?
Maybe.
It's good to march forward, thinking you can reach the goal you set out for yourself. Of course, we both know it doesn't always work out. Maybe it never works out.
True.
Not many people I know seem to have gotten what they want. Except for Pauline, maybe. Personally, I don't think what I wanted from this world was so unreasonable. Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates with my own. Do you know any stories like that?
Shoot.
That one is like getting locked out in the cold with nothing but your sorrow. I liked it. Change. Seen a lot of change. Everything. Everyone I thought I had is gone. Our friend Pauline, she had a big house and a husband who often wasn't around. So, naturally, that's where we went for readings. We were wild, radiant, sweaty, alive.
You fricked her.
All kinds of people came and all of them were poets. All of them with such beautiful souls. Each with so many things to say and a true heart to share them. Hard to believe that's all gone now. Sometimes I want to hear a sadness that resonates with my own. The tragedy in that story, it's real. Have you ever tried writing poetry?
Nope. No, I mean I did, but I'm not a good poet.
I know sadness. These days, the melancholy just settles over me like a heavy bay fog. It makes its residence with me, and I accommodate it. I start to think, well, the world isn't made for being happy in, not for someone like me. My old friends have their happiness. Jess and Deborah, Pauline, Silas too, maybe. And good for them. It'd be wrong to begrudge someone their happiness, wouldn't it? No matter how jealous you are.
True.
Sometimes I want to hear a sadness.
You're a sad person, aren't you? Is this sad?
That one is like getting locked out in the cold. With heaven, we look for it in other people. We all want someone to fill the absence in our lives. I would say, perhaps that's a lost cause. A search for someone out there, some kind of connection, someone to complete me. Silas said, you've become too attached to the idea that someone can complete you. Try letting go. Oh, this is me, trying to let go. Sometimes I want to hear a
Jesus Christ, dude.
the tragedy in that story.
Holy
It's
shit.
a choice. That's hard. You believe you know what's right and what's wrong?
Sometimes I don't.
A lot of people do. And I have to say, I wonder about those people. Did someone tell them and they believed it? They figure it out for themselves. When things got rough, would they stick to those ideals? Even the strongest of us can shrivel away in the face of the world. Regular folks like you and me can hardly do better.
True.
I miss the old group. I really do. I still have that image in my head. Pauline's house, the poets, Jess, me. But on top of them all, there's Silas. In my memory, he looms, he haunts. You ever meet someone so far above everyone else? It's like they were from a different plane altogether. That was him. A divine presence among normal human beings. Silas was part of the group, but at the same time, he wasn't. He was better than any of us. Wiser, gentler, stronger. We all held him in respect. We were in awe of his power as a writer, in reverence for the beauty of his soul.
Jesus, dude.
I still love him. Look, I'm headed out this way. If you find yourself out there, maybe we'll meet again.
Maybe. Who knows? Jeez. It's a big country. Missouri, Kansas, Texas. This game is hard. I mean, harder than I thought it would be. Has its intricacies. I guess I could go down south, right? Move through Illinois. Go to Indiana. I mean, you already went through Kentucky. Go for Illinois and then Missouri, right? Yeah, let's go down south. Then I can go back up. Through Wisconsin. No, I can go through Wisconsin. Yeah. And then back down. Yeah, sure. Sure. A boy and a dog who shared a single soul. Oh, I know that one.
The plants grow and blossom as you watch. The man goes down the line, applying a few drops from the vial as he goes. As the liquid soaks in, each plant pushes up from the soil, unfolding and stretching for the sky.
That's miraculous.
He turns to you.
It's quite something, isn't it? Soy here strangles the crops. People are starving. But even when the plants survive, they don't grow fast enough to fill people's bellies.
He smiles.
My miracle formula will change that.
How does it work?
He shakes his head.
I'm not giving up my secrets that easily. The state will pay a lot of money for this.
He shakes the vial. He tears off a leaf.
Here, try some.
Sure.
It's just bitter at first. But as you swallow, the fibrous mass burns in your throat. You fight to hold it down, and your stomach knots tight when the plant matter hits it. You cough and hiccup. The man looks at you, curious.
What do you think?
He waves a hand.
Well, yes, there are some kinks to work out, but people are starving. They can't be fussy. It won't be long before no one around here goes hungry again.
Your stomach protests. You feel like you'll be hungry again very soon indeed.
What's this here? My character reminds me of the way he's like so big. What's the name of that guy? It's Ted. The guy with the what's the name of the lumberjack with the no way. Oh, okay. With the blue bowl. What is his name? I sincerely don't remember. Let me Google it. Let me see. Lumberjack with blue ox. It's Paul Bunyan, yeah. Reminds me of Paul Bunyan. Just a giant freaking skeleton. Wait, I see Story. Oh no, it's just Star. Well, every story just stars in the sky. Shoot. Oh, it's a story over there. I'm gonna grab that story and stop the stream for now. Ooh, there's two stories. Ooh. Ah, but there's water in the way. How can I cross it? Shoot. So Wisconsin and Minnesota. Can I go through the water? I can't. Nah. Duluth. That's a freaking bummer. The only way to get into town is through a ferry? No way. Ah, god damn it. Ooh, there's another story right here. Minnesota. Let's see.
The baby buffalo lies tangled by a fence, wire biting into its flesh. Please, it says, I must reach the sanctuary before they find me.
Okay.
The light here has a thin quality. Colors are oddly muted. There's a taste of something old in the air.
Who's chasing it?
They were hunters of my kind. I am the last born. Every year it repeats. I must run. They must chase. It is the cycle that lets my people survive. You hear hoofbeats. A ways back down the road, a cloud of dust rises. The buffalo struggles. Please, help me.
Sure.
The wire cuts into your hands, but you untangle the animal. The buffalo charges off as soon as it's free. Come on. You glance behind. A trio of riders emerges at the head of the dust cloud.
Follow the buff?
You run alongside the buffalo. Not far. It grunts. Just ahead. You see the boundary, a line of rocks that mark the border, but the hoofbeats sound close. The ground dips, and the beast stumbles and falls. They'll be on you any second.
Distract the riders.
You stand defiant in the path of the riders. They're coming in fast, wreathed in dust, but you hold your nerve. The lead rider veers at the last moment. The other two haul on the reins, sending their horses sliding. You're thrown into the dirt.
Look up.
The buffalo crosses the line and turns with a defiant bellow. The primal sound that far outstrips its size. It drags its feet through the dirt, kicking up a cloud of dust. When it settles, the four are nowhere to be seen. You hear the distant clamor of a herd in motion.
What is this? Ghost Riders in the sky? Well, I'm gonna stop playing for now. I told you before, man, it's a fun game. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. Oh, so you do keep the progress, okay. The blues guitarist, the beat poet, the Pullman porter, the hobo kid, the sharecropper, the veteran, coal miner, the gambler, and the preacher. Sure. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. I love this game. It's a pretty game.